Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hello there. In this video I'll be showing you 10 actors you might have missed in Christmas films. Starting, as tradition dictates, at number 10, it's an unusual one because he's the star of the film. But playing Santa Claus in Santa Claus the Movie is an actor named David Huddleston.
This is a curious kind of place.
Who had a long career as a character actor, cropping up in Blazing Saddles and Capricorn 1 in the 70s and starring in this 1985 film. However, over a decade later, he would play the eponymous character of another film, 1998's The Big Lebowski. Yes, the man who starred as Santa would go on to be one of the many antagonists for Jeff Bridges' Dude in that film.
Condolences! The bomb's lost!
At number 9, in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, playing the third Rusty Griswold, is none other than Big Bang Theory's Johnny Galecki. Long before being cast in 90s sitcom Roseanne, and even longer before being cast as Leonard in Big Bang Theory, he played Clark Griswold's son, Rusty, alongside Juliette Lewis as his sister, Audrey. At number 8, we have the Michael Keaton family film Jack Frost. Not the greatest film in the world, but it does feature an early role for Mark Addy, who would go on to play a pivotal role in the first series of Game of Thrones as King Robert Baratheon. He was hot off the success of the independent film The Full Monty when he appeared in Jack Frost, but it would be Game of Thrones where he became a much more recognised face. Number 7 is another Game of Thrones star who had an early role in a Christmas film, Peter Dinklage, who appeared as ill-tempered children's author Miles Finch in Elf.
Call me Elf one more time.
Several years before he would become known to millions as Tyrion Lannister. It's a brief but hilarious appearance that perhaps wasn't as challenging as playing Tyrion, but is still a lot of fun to watch. At 6, we see Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul actor Jonathan Banks, who had many early character roles, including appearing in Joe Dante's Gremlins as Deputy Brent. At 5, we have Die Hard 2, which features early roles for both John Leguizamo and Robert Patrick. Patrick was just a year away from huge success as the evil T-1000 in Terminator 2, and more recently was in the hit series Peacemaker, while Leguizamo would go on to have a career of hugely varied roles, including Luigi in the ill-fated Super Mario Bros. Movie, and as drag queen Chi-Chi in Tu Wong Fu. At number 4, it wouldn't be a list of Christmas films without a Shane Black movie. And in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which saw Robert Downey Jr. on a path towards Tony Stark, we also have Modern Family's Ariel Winter as the young Harmony. She would go on to play the character of Alex Dunphy on Modern Family for nearly 11 years, but just before that, her path to stardom would begin with Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I'm going to be an actress.
At 3, we have The Holiday, which, in amongst a star-studded cast with Jack Black, Cameron Diaz, Jude Law and Kate Winslet in the leading roles, it also features John Krasinski. The Office had started when this film came out, but had not yet become the smash hit it would go on to be, so it's likely he was largely unrecognised in this role. Number 2 sees yet another Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul actor appear, in a small role in a Christmas classic. Here we find Giancarlo Esposito, already in trouble with the law, in Trading Places, as one of Billy Ray Valentine's cellmates. It's the briefest of brief appearances, but it's definitely him. And finally, at number 1, we have a recent Christmas film from a relatively new actor who would go on to star in the most expensive TV series ever made. In The Man Who Invented Christmas, which is a fictional retelling of how Charles Dickens wrote A Christmas Carol, Morvith Clark appears as Dickens' wife, Catherine, but more recently has taken on the role of Galadriel in Amazon's Rings of Power series. Thank you. Goodbye.